What's good, everybody? We coming to you with another episode of Auto Glass Tech Talk, right? And today we taking it out to a living legend, right? This guy got 3 decades, not 3 days, not 3 years, not 3 months, but 3 decades in the game, right? Just imagine that, right? So we finna get blessed with a wealth of knowledge, wealth of information. So let me introduce to you all. Most of y'all know him, but if you don't know him, this is Mike Stevens. What's good, Mike?
How you doing? Just enjoying my Friday. Just getting the day started. But thanks for having me, man. This is great. This is our the third time doing this with you guys, and it's kind of cool to see the evolution of what everything that's going on. So no, thank you. I appreciate
Dude,
your time out with
Yeah.
me here with me.
absolutely. Well, welcome, Mike. Something you said real quick that was pretty cool. The evolution of your life stages, right? One was, at certain different points, and now here. So, okay, we know you. A lot of members know you, but there's a lot of people who don't know you still. So, give us your background, how long you've been in the industry, and what you do.
Oh well, this is my 30th year. So I started in '95 with All Star Glass out of California, Inland Empire. That's where I did my training, started my roots, I guess you could say. Cut my teeth. I started out in California, worked there for about 9, 10 years, then moved out to Arizona, worked for a company here, and then went on to my own, subcontracting for many years, owned my own business, small little business, and then started building relationships with different uh, territory managers like Mark O'Brien, ran into him, and we started doing some testing, and then uh, kind of history was made, man. We decided to bring me on board, and I'm giving this a shot. And this is my 5th year here at Sika now, and
Nice.
it's been great, man. It's been
Yeah.
great. Really, this part of my career too has been probably the most enjoyable too. With now trying to get or being on the AGSC boards and the
Mhm.
AGR standards, and just getting to meet more people and networking and just getting deeper into this industry, which we all love. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. So you say now doing
Yeah.
being a secret rep, right? So we always hear about reps, whether it's any kind of rep, from like branch managers at warehouses to people with rep different companies. So what's it like being a urethane rep, and like what's a work week like for you?
Busy, man. I do a lot of traveling. And right now a lot of guys are we're getting a lot of requests for the certifications, for a number of reasons. They've got the AGSC audits going on. That's getting more popular, which is great. And then also customers who want to be preferred to get on the networks and be a preferred shop. We're getting a lot of requests for those. So I've been
Mhm,
doing a lot of traveling, and but basically just going around shop to shops, trying to solve problems,
mhm,
um, introduce them to products that maybe they don't know about, and
mhm,
give out information too. That's why, again, going back to the AGSC, I don't want to talk too much about that, or I would love to, but um, a lot of people are curious about what's going on there. So that's why I joined, was to kind of, be a sounding board for that
mhm,
area and allow them because they're curious about what's going on. So traveling, I just did some meetings in California recently, traveling out there. I was just in New Mexico last week. I'm getting ready to fly to Charlotte
okay,
in a couple weeks to go help a customer out, go do a training session out there.
mhm,
So a lot of moving around, but um I love it. It's good. I
yeah,
love it.
yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you're talking about seeing a lot of shops, visiting a lot of people. Say you're a new person to the industry. How does someone go about finding you or just finding their rep in general?
If you don't have access to Facebook, first of all, Facebook is probably one of the easiest ways to find us, either face or social media, period.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Most of our team is on social media, one platform or another. But let's say you're not on social media, one of your distributors, if you can get with your distributors and reach out to them and find, get the information that way. As soon as if there's an easier way to get a hold of us, man, I want to know because I don't want a customer to go without, even if it isn't me they're looking for. If I can point them in another direction that
Mhm.
gets them high quality part or a product, then I want to help. But I would say probably the easiest way, if you can't get a hold of us on social media, would well, if you have the internet, you can look us up on Sika USA. We'll have all of our territory managers in every
Mhm.
industry listed on there, or you can
Ah,
reach out there and find out, who's
Okay.
the local area.
Okay.
that's a good tip to know. Yeah, I didn't know you can go on the website there and check that out as well.
Yeah, so that's what Sika US you say Sika US?
Sika USA, yes. I
Sika
think you
USA,
can just
okay.
probably search it and it'll pop right up. We also have a YouTube channel too that has a bunch of great information on it as well too.
Okay. Nah, that's what's up. So I think that's right. That's something a lot of people might not know because you hear people ask like, "Who's my rep?" or all that. So appreciate you for that information.
Yeah.
And also on the last episode, we was actually talking about training, right? So, and you mentioned like doing urethane training and certifications and that. So for those that are new or don't know, can you explain the process of how urethane training works and the certification and how that goes?
Yeah, really, it's we try to keep it brief. We know these guys are busy, so we want to be, mindful of their time, like you say, Corey. But, we just want to make sure that they're getting the information that they need. They're comfortable with the product. So yeah, we'll come in and break down, the product and the processes, contamination,
Hmm.
decontaminate. Deal with corrosion, how to deal with polycarbonate products, all these
Hmm.
different questions that they may have. We also do decontamination demo if you like, we can. Um, so it's basically just trying to give you the roundabout summary of our products and how to use them correctly. And then also networking with us internally and
Hmm.
exchanging information. That way we're team. That's what we really just want to be part of your team, and we're customer service, heavy. So we, uh,
Okay.
we like to be involved. Like for me, I do ride-alongs. If there's a customer or an end user who's not familiar or maybe not comfortable with the switch or something like that, I volunteer to do some ride-alongs for a week, a day, however long it takes to get these guys more familiar
Okay.
and to build that relationship. It's pretty important for me and us as Sika.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Eh,
the certifications are really good for, again, like I said, if you're trying to get on board with a certain organization, like maybe the AGSC, or trying to be a preferred status with some of these insurance companies,
Hmm.
it's required now,
Hmm.
and it just shows that you put your best foot forward too, and want to do the best work you can quality wise.
I got you. So
I
you got any
I like that.
go ahead, Drew.
I would say I like that, just the way you go about that, I think, all reps in every part of the industry, not just urethane, should take note of that, and, it's something I try to do as well. You just gotta make sure your customer understands what they're using, no matter what it is,
Right.
right?
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
uh, I'm gonna go off that one real
Yeah.
quick. So, Auto Glass Week, we talked about it in the last episode a little bit. Reno, it's gonna be in Reno, September 9th through 11th. You were at the booth last year, weren't you, Mike?
I was at the Sika booth. Yes. Well, I mean, to be honest, I was doing a lot of walking around, man. I during the competition, I got pulled in a couple times to ask some questions according to our manual, which is
Mhm.
great. I love being the go-to guy, and that was my first trip, man. And to be honest, I gotta say that if you ever have a chance to go, you should go because I was impressed with just how well the size of it, first of all, but then meeting these people that I mean, we know we're on social media quite a bit, so we get to meet these folks that we've never met, we've never shaken their hand, but we talk to them all the time online, and
Right.
Yeah.
that's great. And and just the networking part, and really get to hang out with people outside of work too, is great. That's where you really get to the core of people and know who they really are. I had a great time. I'm way looking forward to Reno. It's gonna be a good time and a little closer to home too this time. So
Right.
it'll be
It always
nice, man.
makes it nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, that's cool. So if one person was to stop by the Sika booth, right? So like I know y'all are there, y'all get information. So if you stop by the Sika booth, is it normally like y'all just explain products, anything new, or how does that work with actual? Because I know y'all have people in the competitions, but y'all also actually have a booth. So like, what is actually all in that Sika booth?
We have some freebies, some samples. We're pretty, we like getting the product out there and get it in the customer's hands so that way they can try it out and see if they really like it. So we have plenty of samples, a lot of information, of course, a lot of paperwork or not paperwork, flyers, and we carry cue cards even
Hmm.
for every individual distributor. That way you can see what products you like.
Hmm.
We have, usually different reps. Most of them are in the general area too, so that way if you're from, Florida, we had our Florida rep there last month.
Okay.
I'm sorry, last year.
Nice.
Um, so we try to, get a diverse amount of reps there.
Hmm.
Um, Also there to ask questions. This year we're gonna have a new product, I guess you could say. We're reformulating our P2G, so it'll be plenty to talk about in Reno about that.
Okay.
Um And, maybe, if we can answer questions or problems maybe that some of these guys are running into that they can't get a hold of their rep or just it came across them while they were there. Hey,
Hmm.
I got something to ask you. We're there just to answer questions and be as helpful as we can and try to get some new customers on board too to see if we're a good fit for their company or their setup, you know.
I got you. Nah, that makes sense. So yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, okay, so real quick, sorry. You had mentioned a new P2G. So that's where we were leading into now is you wanna give a, quick shout out to your new product at all and give a little lowdown on that thing?
Yeah, so we are reformulating our P2G. It's probably going to have a name change as well, so look out for that. Um, but what we're trying to do is to keep it a great price, but we're going to eliminate. We have two lines, right? We have a P2G and a P2G plus. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it down to one line, one product, but it's going to have the benefits of the, let's say, higher price products. So with the 3 hour drive wait time, this is going to be a more viscous product, so it's going to have better decking properties, be have more viscosity, and we're doing away with the odor. Our last P2G has a slight odor to it when it's curing,
Wow.
so we're doing away with all those. Chris, you better not be taking notes, bro. I'm tell you, come out front.
No, no, we're good, we're good. All
Uh,
you know.
but but
No,
so we're we
that's pretty impressive right there, the
Yeah.
just a more viscous P2G brand, I mean, if everyone knows P2G, that's like your most one of your most common urethanes out there, so cool to see, a company taking their lower end product and, trying to advance that into today's, world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, really, in the Southwest, it's a tough area of the country. It's the desert, it's hot during the summer, so I know firsthand that I battle with products of holding their viscosity, the
Mhm.
thickness and letting the heat
Yeah.
affect it. So, um, Fred, myself, and Chris, and also Todd in Florida, we're a big voice for improving our stuff and making it more consistent and pleasing our customers really because we all know, all three of us know that we hear the good, the bad, and the ugly,
Right.
so we take that data and we can't help but want to help our customers, right? So that's what we really want to do is just have something more consistent for our customers, and that way they're happy. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what ultimately we want. And then nobody likes a. And I've got this before too. When I've used P2G in the past, you have a customer who is sitting in their car and they say, "Well, I got this weird smell. It smells like chemicals." And so
Mhm.
we don't, complaints from the end user is one thing, but when you're getting complaints from your customer, then that's coming up from the end user. That's a different thing. So we want
Right.
to really help our customers keep from getting these complaints over a product that, it's something that's our doing, so we just want to
Yeah.
try to get something that's best. We listen to technicians, man, and we just hired another guy in the the upper Northwest, the Pacific Northwest. His name's Nick LaFord. He's a former technician in that area too. He's
Nice.
kind of like me. He had a small business. He's been an operations manager, so he knows the ins and outs of
Mhm.
the glass companies, and he's known in the area too. I spoke to a migrant rep that's up in Oregon yesterday, and she knows of him
Mhm.
and known him for a long time. So it kind of reminds me of myself. It's someone who's embedded in the area, in the industry, and just it's why we strategically try to find these guys to help our customers because you know what I mean. If you've done it, then you know best, or
Yeah.
try to know best, right?
Yeah, try yeah. Nah, that's what's up. Yeah. So we be mindful of your time, right? So we do this segment here, right? That we do this thing. It's called Show Us Your Swag or Send Us Your Swag, right? So I was just in Florida a couple weeks ago and I was with Fred and Todd, and they actually gave me this Sika hat, right? So this is Sika hat
Oh,
here.
nice.
It almost looked like the University of Florida logo, right? But tell me more about this and what this all about with the swag y'all give out. It's called Ultimate, but what's tell me more about it.
So yeah, that's our ultimate logo. They got the whole chrome finish going, So yeah, ultimate is our it's our new technology that we have, the primerless technology that has been doing great. Uh, and we really wanted to do like a standout brand for that product. We don't have, everything is just P2G than whatever the product is, right? So, well, with Ultimate, we really wanted to promote it itself and really put it up there on the pedestal because we're really proud of that product. It's like I said, some brand new technology that we're bringing, and we want to promote the heck out of it. So yeah, we're doing a run of some hats. I've got a couple more of them too. If anybody out there wants a hat, let me know. I can shoot you one. Um, but yeah, we yeah, there it is, man. But yeah, we that whole uh promotion that we were doing with that really was something that we were really proud about, and we wanted to showcase it. Just like the crash test that we did with that, we promoted that online too. I mean, we're really proud of that. 100% retention with Ultimate, which is something that's you know uh, pretty
Yeah, yeah.
awesome to especially in our field.
There you go. Well, we appreciate you and
Yeah.
your time. And before we get you out here, is there anything else you want to tell anybody, drop any information on before we get out of here?
And just thank you guys, man. Really appreciate you guys giving me another shot and letting me talk on here. It's been good. It's good to catch up with you guys. Um, if anybody out there wants some more information, you can always reach out to me or any of our territory reps. Again, we're all about trying to spread the word and get as much information as we can out there. Um, and just trying to do our best. Do the best we can every day. But no, if like I said, if you want to reach out to us, I got to say that probably one of the number one things that as a tech, if you're getting into this business, one of the first things you should do is reach out to guys like us three.
Mhm,
Um, these managers, account managers, reps, really, you know, becoming having relationships with us, guys
mhm,
like us, because we all network with each other as well too. So if there's something we can help you get, man, we
mhm.
usually probably have contact or an answer. Maybe it's a technical question. If I can't help you or Chris can't help you or Corey can't, we know people that probably can.
Right.
So
Yeah.
let's say if people ask me that all the time, especially new businesses, hey, what's the first thing I should do? Well, you should get an account set up and do all your normal business stuff. But what you should do is start building relationships with these reps, your account managers, and it's very valuable. And I realize that now
Yeah.
since being on the tech side and now where I'm
Mhm.
at now, man, I should have been doing that a lot more when I had my business. So if you can take
Yeah.
that with you, that's something that I would say you should probably want to focus on what you're doing. Or if you're focusing on, trying to build your business, get in touch with your reps and help let them help you out.
Yeah, knowledge
Get
is
your
power and
certifications.
networking is key. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. And the certificate, like you said, Chris, getting really reaching out to your urethane provider. If you're an auto glass shop, reaching out to your urethane manufacturer and getting certified and knowing the ins and outs and the proper use of the product. That's huge as well too. It helps you and it also helps us too. So that way we can help problem solve and get you set up for success, man. That's all we want. We want happy customers, and not even like I said, doesn't have to be ours. You know what I mean? We'll point you in the right direction. No,
Yep.
no hate, nothing but love.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. Well, we
All right.
appreciate your time. We hope you have safe travels to your training coming up in Charlotte. And yeah, if anyone in Arizona and you need something, hit Mike up. But like you say, they're on social media. You can find them on the website. You can find them there. Just ask your local branch manager about them, and they'll get you to the right person in the right direction. Or just in the group, drop a comment at Mike. If he can help you, he'll help you. If not, he'll actually point you in the right direction to who can help you. So appreciate you and appreciate your time, and we hope you have a good weekend, man.
Thanks,
You guys
Mike.
too. Thanks
Appreciate
again.
you.
Appreciate the time, man. You guys take care. We'll see you soon.
All right, cool.
Have a good one.